What's up, everyone? Drak here. Alright, so this is an Overwatch game that I was playing with my buddy Leaky, who is a sniper Widow main, if you will. And I play Pharah, and I main Pharah. And it kind of demonstrates certain aspects of Overwatch that I really like about my character and about the combo that we run in the context of kind of winning the games, if you will. And I don't know if I'm going to do this, by the way. I used to make commentaries, that whole thing, but fell out of that game. And I kind of want to share some Overwatch Pharah knowledge. Like, I felt like I could do that in Soldier and TF2 eventually. And then Scout, Spy, even, like my videos a while ago. Anyways, about this game. So I am of the mind that as Pharah, I do a certain amount of work where I provide a lot of damage and a lot of suppressive fire, and I'm annoying as well. And I sort of play aggressively. There are certain aspects of my game that I do need to improve a lot, and I'll probably address that in future videos. But this one, it's a relatively easy game. It happens to be nice that I didn't die once. There's one fun part where I could have died, but like generally you can regard this as a very dominant win in our favor. And emerging from that, and by the way, I'm playing it without sound because I don't want to. This is ripped from my stream. I don't want it to interfere, and because I don't know, I calm a lot in games actually. But let me finally get into the gameplay. So as Pharah, you can do a lot of suppressive fire, and it's all about playing just out of distance, because your rockets, where they hit, don't decrease in damage. If you hit it direct, it's gonna be the same amount of damage from any distance. But here I come out that I'm playing from far behind because that soldier is a big threat, and I don't want to even deal with that hog. And also another thing that's underlooked, I want to disappear for a few seconds at a time always, so that they think they got rid of me, because I can always engage again, but it's hard to be in as Pharah and then get out. Now this is a really nice spot to dance around on, and this is where I'm pestering but also trying to do damage. And I don't understand that we got flanked there, but I quickly kind of come back and I'm able to do work, or to help out, and that Roadhog really was rocking stuff. But essentially here, it's all about getting those fast kills, and you're going to see one of the biggest mistakes I have as a player, and that is aggressive ults. And the thing is I may believe that I can build it up again in time, and it's to be considered when I could have used it afterwards in the gameplay to come. But I definitely could have resolved that situation and possibly even probably staggered the Reaper, which is really important, and been able to be of a bigger help. Like maybe I could have been in a better position there to ult them as they're coming through. But like, I don't know. I like just securing kills. I'm defending this too much. It's fine. That's a nice crack shot there. But here I'm gonna get back into position again and just start peppering. This is a really good move there. I don't know if you saw it, but I boosted and I hit the ceiling hitbox. But what that does is it gives me a boost, and if I had fell longer, actually, the soldier would have caught on to better like feel for my motion, and then predicted that I may use the ability to go up, and it's a farther distance to travel both times. And really, your job here is just to be above them and pepper the whole time. Kind of, it pulls them back. If they're looking back, there's a chance that my hog gets aggressive on them and can kind of capitalize on that. That's a funny dance right there. But here, I have my ult again now. And at that point, there was one chance that I pointed out where I could have used it in that time, and it doesn't mean anything. And when I use it here, it's kind of, interesting. Anyways, notice here you can predict when the Reaper finishes, because he puts his guns in when his guns are in front of him. That's when he's out of Wraith form. So you can time, or like maybe even right before. I haven't like looked like deeply into that, but you can generally also time it with the audio. Now with my ult here, I'm gonna just try and stay behind them and put myself in a position to use it aggressively, stop a push because we can get half the kills, and then like get back into a position of being annoying. We do hold the first point. They don't have any ticks. It's okay to play aggressively like this. And I finished my ult with some sort of efficiency towards the Rhine. Now I should have shot right before then, because if you can like shoot as Pharah and finish it, but here's where Leaky saves my life. And it's funny because I went like into the ground, and if you notice, like, he is doing work, like he's getting a ton of finishes, and there's times where it might have happened, I can't remember, but if it does, I'll show you. spam is like incredible as Pharah, honestly. But there are times where it's a versatile DPS comp to play together as, and that's why like we really have had a lot of success in Diamond so far. With this comp, and kind of lucky kills here, but Leaky I think goes off again at this point. Yep. That Hog's doing a decent bit of dancing, but it's not going to be enough. And again, use your ult aggressively, kind of secure the point, and that's it. Jumping right into the offense here, I kind of like to spam and maintain my angles while figuring out what they have. And like that doorway, you can get a decent amount of picks just with the spam, and here peppering that upper hallway really kind of like deters them from going up there, and it's a really advantageous position for them to hold if they can be up there, you know. So it's good to stay there. There I really should have gotten picked. That's one of those moments that kind of my team has nothing to do with me, and I should die there because I overextended, but I do manage to get that lucky pick on that Reaper, and I did miss that first shot. But here I want to boop the Rhine away from so that the Bastion's not protected, and then he has to give up his position. D.Va is a good counter to me, and that's something they switched to, but it really doesn't end up working out because we can just get the focuses, and the Roadhog really does disrupt D.Va a lot, and I really appreciate a Roadhog's presence whenever that happens. Leaky goes off there, and kind of it's a quick point take, really, at a certain point. D.Va kind of made the mistake of going farther away from us. She should have just contested, because they maybe could have made it to first tick and then stopped the point entirely. So she just dies late, or she just does nothing. She just chases the hog. So that's their loss from that. But effectively, I thought I communicated the places where you can dance and kind of pepper them above, and like aggressive ult usage, and hopefully I can make more of these games as they progress, because I'm trying to play with a certain like squad, which grants us a certain like directed game objective, or just like strategy going into the matches. So I'm hoping to make this an easy kind of transition. I was considering uploading this gameplay as a gameplay, but I don't know, catch it on stream to see it live. But this is, I think, a better medium. It's more it's just a thought process is better than just to watch my gameplay. But sometimes you can watch my gameplay too, because I'll be uploading that as well, just like stream rips, because that's easier, and it still conveys the same. It's the same gameplay. But I hope you guys enjoyed this content, and if you could like throw a like towards this sort of effort, if you want me to make more videos, it'll like, at this point I'm not getting pushed to like any sub boxes, and I have almost 50,000 subscribers from before. It just really helped. Thanks.